Well, let's discuss the manifesto launch with the political consultant Bruno Bernard, a former ministerial press advisor and analyst for President Sarkozy's UMP party. Mr. Bernard, what do you think Sarkozy has to do to win?
Well, he has to convince the French that he's the best possible leader for them in the next 5 years. And that's why he must establish his credibility, or at least show that he is more credible than his socialist rival François Hollande.
Under the French system, given there's 2 rounds, though, can we assume the likelihood is, as you say, it will be Mr. Sarkozy and Monsieur Hollande who will go through to the second round, which means Marine Le Pen, the far-right candidate, will be eliminated, and her votes surely are more likely to go to Sarkozy?
Yes, they are, and that has been Sarkozy's aim since the beginning of his campaign. His plan was to address issues important to far-right voters, such as immigration, security. Apparently, he's done a rather good job doing that, because Marine Le Pen, who used to be a threat to him a couple of months ago, is now well behind him in the polls, and Sarkozy looks like he will go through without any problem.
Now, this strategy of effectively saying, if you get rid of me, our economy is going to be in really, really bad trouble. It's going to be Greece or Portugal or Spain. Do you think that's likely to be effective, that it will scare French voters in the middle to say, yeah, better the one we know rather than the uncertain future with Monsieur Hollande?
Well, it could, but unfortunately for Sarkozy, France has experienced nearly 4 years of crisis, financial, economic, since his election. So maybe he's not best placed to be able to reassure the French public. Sorry?
Can you still hear me, Mr. Bernard?
Yes.
I just wanted to ask you how much personality counts, never mind the policies. They look at French people look at Sarkozy and think, I can't stand him, or I think he's great, and the same for Hollande.
How much personality will play?
Yes.
Is this your question? Well, Hollande is trying to portray this election as a referendum anti-Sarkozy, and he's been very cautious not to upset anyone in his campaign. His main argument has been, I'm not Sarkozy, so please vote for me. Whereas Sarkozy has tried mea culpa, he's tried to apologize for past mistakes, but he hasn't been very convincing. So it's true that this election looks like it will give you the answer you're looking for. Do the French still like Nicolas Sarkozy, or do they like him enough to re-elect him for a second term?
Okay, well, we'll find out soon, and we'll be watching with great interest. Bruno Bernard, thanks very much for joining us.